YouTube, back again. My man here came from Antarctica on a sailboat, which changed into a submarine midway, and you know, the rest is history. That's what people are saying to get people to watch their videos now. This guy paid $5 million for a haircut, and he came from a canoe from the Netherlands. But anyhow, back to the haircut. We're gonna give a guy with curly hair skin fade comb over, and what we're gonna do is take the foreguard and pretty much take off the bottom part of what we're gonna skin fade with, and we're gonna clip over comb the bulk of the top, just right around the sides, and we're gonna shear the top at the end. But basically giving ourselves room to skin fade. We don't want the hair hanging down and, you know, getting all in the way or whatnot. So my man comes in about once every 3.5 months. So he comes in with the, you know, the good canvas for YouTube. So bald the bottom of the hair out any way you want to. You can use clippers, you can use trimmers. If the hair is real thick, you know, use your clippers and then use the trimmers and then use the shaver. You know, you get the idea. Give yourself about just a little bit over the ear, you know, and dip it in the back so you can have the hair lay down nice and everything. Right here we're just using the shaver on the bottom and starting the bald fade. Now we're gonna take our Babyliss clippers and we're gonna go about 1 inch up, blade all the way open, all the way around the hair. And this is gonna give us our initial fade area. Now we're gonna comb the hair down from the top, and we're gonna take the foreguard and we're gonna meet it in the middle so that we can trap the hair so it won't move. And then we can flick out so that it has like a bulk layer, and then we'll have that flow of the hair on top. So from here on, we got a half on the bottom, a 1, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the 1.5 guard, and we're gonna fade. Then when we get to the 1, we're gonna close it. We go 1, 1.5, close it, and put the half guard, and then we're gonna open it up and close it as needed, using the corner of our blade. And you watch this, and it just takes time. When you're doing the back of the head, you're gonna have to make your steps a little bit bigger because the hair is more coarse there. So you kind of want to start, if you're gonna spend most of your time on a cut, put it on that back part of the head right there, because that's the part of the haircut that will look the crappiest if it's not completed. You know, a bad haircut is really not a finished haircut unless you really just like put a patch in someone's hair. So finish your haircuts, guys. Now we're gonna clip over comb the back. We're gonna go up, clip over comb, which is kind of a detailed version of clip over comb. This is just, I don't know, I guess a lot of people do shear over comb, I think, on the East Coast. A lot of people do clipper over comb on the West Coast. I'm assuming from what I've seen. I don't know if that's a thing or not. We're just gonna shear the top part of the hair that's coming back so that it's you know, not too thick down there. Now we're just doing a little detail work with the YS part comb and the shears. Doing the same thing on this side. Blade all the way open, blade all the way closed, using the corner of the blade to get the hair gone. Now we got the 1 open all the way. We're gonna close it, take out that line, or take most of the line out with the one closed, and then we're gonna throw our half guard on there, which is gonna do the rest. I think in this case I went straight to the blade all the way open, and I just used the corner, which is kind of like a detail method. You know, you do stuff to skip time. So as you can see right here, I'm just using the corner of the blade. I didn't even use the half guard yet. I might go back to it, but that's pretty much blended right there. I mean, everything else is detail work from this point. I'm very detail orientated. I've been cutting hair for 12 years. I've been a licensed barber for 12 years, so I don't want nobody talking bad about my haircut, so I do the best I can on every cut. So same thing, we go 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna blend that there. My gray guard is a 1.5 wall guard. So if you see a gray guard on there and it's not red, because I lost my red guard, it's 1.5. So you don't need color schemes. Plus you got me. There's a 1 guard, and you can see pretty much, you know, the fade is coming together. We got the bottom part. We're just connecting that little bit between the 1 and the half, and the blade open and the half, and we're just gonna tighten it up. And then we're gonna move on to shearing, because he's gonna do a comb over, so we'll get on to the shearing part right now. So I'm gonna wet the hair. I cut his hair earlier, so I know it's pretty evenly grown out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna part the long hair on the top. I'm gonna scoot that to the side, and then I'm gonna comb down the hair that's on the side, and I'm gonna do some shear work around the ridge so I can take out some bulk and make it look nice. Because if I didn't do that, it would look bad. Here we're pretty much doing the same thing. He has curly hair, so you know it's not hard, but it's, you know, you gotta kind of like keep moving the hair to get it to stick in your comb, because you know one hair is going this way, one hair is going that way, and you're just like, come on, get where I need it to be. But other than that, it's now I'm gonna, since he's doing a comb over, I'm gonna comb the hair all the way down, and then right where I wanted to stop, I'm cutting all that hair so he doesn't have too much weight on that side. So when it gets all the way over, it's not hanging too far over and it's too fat on that side. So I'm just going straight with my line that I created, and I'm just cutting it right there so that it looks good. Kind of watch what I'm doing. Kind of hard to explain, but. And then from there, I'm gonna cut just a little bit above the hair so that it's, I kind of getting it like this. So instead of, you know, you don't want, it's a thin line between the hair sticking up like this on the side and then having too much weight. You kind of, the more you cut, the more you kind of figure out different techniques, different hairstyles, yada yada yada. But anyhow, we're gonna pretty much do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna jump off the video because I'm thirsty and I don't want to talk anymore. And it's pretty much the same steps. So like I always say, I feel like my video quality is top 3 on the internet. Like, subscribe to the channel. These videos take me like, rendering and uploading 4K sucks. Takes hours. So I could be out doing a lot of stuff. I do this to help people. I got 1,500 subscribers, 1,500. Let's get me 3,000 by the end of the year, man. Love, peace, hair grease. I'll see y'all later. Check out the final cut. I thought it was fresh. Let me know what you think.